Happy morning, my dear student friends. I am Dr. A. Lakshmana. Today we are going to discuss about mathematics for AP, TS, MSET and IIT JEE. Topic is functions. What are the points we have discussed today class? Lecture 1. So number of functions from A to B. What is meaning of polynomial function? How can define range and range of the quadratic polynomial? And what is remainder theorem? What is factor theorem? So first of all, number of functions. Cardinality of A is equal to m. Cardinality of B is equal to n. That is number of elements in A is m. Number of elements in B is n. Then the number of functions from A to B is n power m. So this is an order of B power order of A. The second one, the number of functions, the number of one functions, number of one functions from A to B is npm. That is npm means n factorial by n minus m factorial. When it is exist, m less than or equal to n. m less than or equal to n. The third is very important formula, the number of onto functions from A to B is, the number of onto functions from A to B is n power m. That means total number of functions minus nc1 n minus 1 whole power m plus nc2 n minus 1 whole power m, n minus 2 whole power m plus alternative minus plus, another is minus only, nc3 n minus 3 whole power m plus and so on. This is the number of total number of functions from A to B. On to functions from A to B, the formula is n power m minus nc1 n minus 1 whole power m plus nc2 n minus 2 whole power m minus nc3 n minus 3 whole power m plus and so on. The number of bijective functions, the number of bijective functions from A to B is n factorial if m is equal to n only, either n factorial or m factorial only. So an example, suppose A is equal to, cardinality of A is equal to 5, cardinality of B is equal to 3. Suppose A having 5 elements, B having 3 elements, then immediately the first one is the number of functions. The simple is known as total number of functions from A to B is order of B power order of A, 3 power 5. 3 power 5 means 243 only. 3 into 3 into up to 5 times only. The second one is the number of one functions from A to B is 0 only, because the number of one functions when it exists, n of that cardinality of A always less than or equal to cardinality of B. Here in this case, cardinality of B is 5, cardinality of B is 3, that is 5 is more than 3. That means automatically the number of one functions does not exist, that means 0. And third one is, it's very important, the number of onto functions onto functions from A to B is the total number of functions is 3 power 5 minus so earlier class earlier didn't want is 1, therefore we have discussed the formula, that is NC1 means NC2, N means 3, M means 2, that is 3C1 3 minus 1 whole power 5 plus 3C2 3 minus 2 whole power 5 minus 3C3 3 minus 3 whole power 5 plus and so on, right? So here we can simplify this one. This value exists, this value exists, this value exists, this value becomes 0 only. So rest of the value becomes 0. Therefore, we have to calculate only this value only. That is equal to 2 power 5 already we have calculated. 243 minus 3C1 means 3 into 3 minus 1, 2 power 5 is 32 plus 3C2 nothing but 3C1, 3 into 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1 only, 1 power 5 nothing but 1 minus 3C3 is 1 into 0. So the final value is 243 plus 3, that 246 minus this is 6, 96. Simply is known as it is 150 onto functions from A to B exist. And 150 onto functions from A to B exist. So we can apply the formula. So number of onto functions from A to B is always the total number of functions minus NC1 m minus 1 whole power 5 plus NC2 m minus 2 whole power 5 minus NC3 m minus 3 n minus 3 whole power 5, like that, right? By using that formula we can calculate like this only. Next one is polynomial. Definition of polynomial: an algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. F of x is equal to a0 x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2 plus dot dot plus an x power n minus n is 1 plus and so on, right? This is nothing but a polynomial where a0, a1, a2 and so on n are real numbers, and especially a0 is different from 0. This is called a leading term only. This a0 is called leading coefficient only. Whenever this is the polynomial of degree is n only. So whenever n is equal to 1, immediately f of x is equal to a0 only. That is nothing but is called a constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. If n is equal to 2, implies f of x is nothing but, so we can take, we getting only two terms, a0 plus a1x is nothing but a linear polynomial only. Linear polynomial. So n is equal to 3, f of x is equal to, so I'm extremely sorry, but n is equal to 0, we are getting only a0 is nothing but a constant polynomial. N is equal to 1, f of x, a0 plus a1x is a linear polynomial. N is equal to 2, a0 plus a1x plus a2x square is a quadratic polynomial. Is a quadratic polynomial. N is equal to 3 is a cubic polynomial. N is equal to 4 is a biquadratic polynomial. So once again I am telling to you, f of x is equal to a0 x power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2, and like that is called an algebraic expression. This is called a polynomial of degree n whenever provided a0 is different from 0. Whenever n is equal to 0 is nothing but a constant polynomial. N is equal to 1, here a0 plus a1x is linear polynomial. N is equal to getting a quadratic polynomial. N is equal to 3 cubic polynomial. N is equal to 4 biquadratic polynomial, like that. In generally, so quadratic polynomial. ax square plus bx plus c is equal to f of x. Is a quadratic polynomial provided a is different from 0, it belongs to R, and b and c also belongs to R. Is a quadratic polynomial. Generally the range of the domain of the polynomial is always real number. Domain of f of x, general polynomial is always real number only. So real numbers only. Domain is always real numbers only. Now you can calculate what is the range of this one. So immediately we can find the maximum value and minimum value. So there are two important concepts. The one is when there exists a maximum value, when there exists a minimum value. Whenever the value depending on the coefficient of x square only. Here a is the coefficient of x square is a only. So whenever a is positive, there exists a minimum value. When a is negative, there exists a maximum value. That is, a is greater than 0 implies there exists minimum value. Minimum value. The minimum value is c minus b square by 4a. So is nothing but a minimum value. Whenever a is this is nothing but a minimum value. A is less than 0 implies there exists a maximum value. Maximum value. So the same formula c minus b square by 4a is a maximum value at x is equal to, so at x is equal to b by 2a. At x is equal to b by 2. Here also b by 2a. This is a maximum value and minimum value. The range is always, whenever a is positive, the range there exists one range, and a is negative, there is another range. The range is first one is range is infinity to c minus, so minimum value c minus b square by 4a comma infinity. Whenever a is positive, this value is minimum value. So this value is minimum value. This is called a range only. Wherever maximum minus infinity to c square minus b, c by b minus 4ac. So b square by 4a. So this is called a range of. So whenever a is positive, is called a range of c minus the closed open interval c minus b square by 4a to infinity. Another is whenever a negative, there is maximum value. That means whose range is minus infinity closed c to c minus b square by 4a. So another important theorem is remainder theorem. Remainder theorem. It's very important theorem in a polynomials. A polynomial f of x, which is divided by x minus a, then f of a is called remainder. So nothing but in generally remainder, this is nothing but a remainder theorem. So f of x is a polynomial which is divisible by x minus a, then f of a is called a remainder. That is, in generally f of x is there, we can divide with x minus a. So we are getting the quotient here p of x. How we are writing here x minus a into p of x only, in general method only, that is nothing but a remainder. So subtract this one, we are getting remainder theorem. So this is nothing but a remainder theorem. How you can express in a mathematical way, f of x is equal to x minus a into q of x plus r only. X minus a into q of x plus r. In general, x is equal to a, f of a is equal to x minus a means a minus a into q of x, q of a plus r, that is 0 plus r only. So therefore remainder is equal to f of a, nothing but a remainder theorem. So this is nothing simple is known as a remainder theorem. How you can define a factor theorem? f of x is a polynomial which is exactly divisible by x minus a, then x minus a is a factor. Is a factor. Factor of f of x if and only if remainder is equal to 0. The factor theorem specially is known as a remainder is equal to 0. These are the important points of the IIT JEE model examinations. Thank you very much for good listening.